What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel. Hi, my name is Samantha and this is like the third time I've tried filming this intro because first time the dog decided to bark at God knows what, and then the second time my eye decided to have a fit and like there was something in it, but there wasn't. Of course, it's just being annoying. Okay, anyways, I also did not know if I was going to be able to film this video this week. Literally, this week has been complete and utter chaos. I'm not even kidding. And it's only Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. I don't know what day of the week it is because it's been insane. But anyways, enough of me rambling. So this week's video is going to be 5 haunted places in California. And honestly, there are so many haunted places in California that I could do like multiple parts on California. But for the sake of this video not being 5 years long, we are going to only do 5 places in California that are haunted. Let's get started into this video. Also, just a reminder, if you see me looking down, it's because I am looking at the article to make sure that I don't leave anything out. But yeah, top 5 places in California that are haunted or supposedly haunted. At number 5, we're gonna start out with the old zoo at Griffith Park. That's up in like Hollywood area. Before this was even a zoo, it was also a ranch owned by Don Antonio Velez. I think I said that right. I probably butchered it and I am so sorry. But when he died of smallpox in 1863, a corrupt politician forged, I'm going to go with his first name because I know that I'm saying that right, at least. Forged Don's will as a part of a land grabbing scheme. Upon his acquisition, Don's niece declared a curse on the politician, his family, and the land that he now owned. Later, Griffith acquired the land to build what is now known as Griffith Park. The zoo was open in the early 20th century and closed nearly half a century into operation, but the sound of animals making distressful cries can be heard at night, along with some apparitions of those believed to be Don himself and even a worker who was killed in a forest fire at some point during the Great Depression. If you are looking for a place that may not be for the faint of heart, this might be an area of Los Angeles that only the brave would dare to go at night. I have not been to this area of Griffith Park before, but I have been up to like around Griffith Park and stuff, and I'd really love to go back to California to go up to Griffith Park because there's a lot of stuff up there, and the area is really beautiful, so I'd love to go up there and see it. Maybe. Number 4, the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, located in Los Angeles, California, it's very well known. Like, most people, I believe, know about this hotel. But it was a very popular hotel, especially way back in the day. A lot of celebrities stayed at this hotel whenever they needed to stay in a hotel in California. One of the most well-known celebrities that has stayed in this hotel is obviously Marilyn Monroe, and people have said that they've spotted her even to this day walking the halls, so like her ghost. There is even like she had a specific hotel room that she stayed in when she was there, but also in room 928 was the room that Montgomery Clift stayed in, and you can still apparently hear him playing his trumpet in the afterlife in that hotel room, and even rooms next to it can hear the trumpet playing at night. So if you're wanting a peaceful night's sleep with no trumpet waking you up, probably not stay near one of those rooms if you have the choice. But yeah, the Marilyn Monroe room, there was a mirror that was in her room when she stayed there. They don't keep it in that room anymore. It's been moved out into one of the hallways, I believe. But people claim to be able to see Marilyn Monroe in the reflection of the mirror. So that's interesting. Number 3 is the Queen Mary ship that they've turned into a hotel. The ship hotel is located in Long Beach. I have heard so many stories. I've watched a lot of like videos about the Queen Mary ship, and honestly, it utterly terrifies me. Oh my god, like I would still like to go maybe visit it. I don't know if I could stay there, but maybe do one of their like ghost tours. That'd be cool. But anyways, some have reported sightings of a headless sailor in the boiler room of the ship. I've heard that one before, because one of those ghost hunting shows, I seen the episode where they went to the Queen Mary. I was really young when that one, though, when I saw it, so I don't like really remember much of what they said. But yeah, that the ghost hunting shows, I don't really remember a lot of what was what they saw, what they said, what they captured, because I was really young and I honestly don't remember which one it was, so I can't really go look it up unless I don't know. A lady dressed in white might also be roaming the massive halls and is relatively harmless for the most part. Despite it being a popular tourist destination and a place where people dine and have fun, some of their long dead guests may still be living it up, is what this article says. This article doesn't give much, but since I have watched a good bit of videos and stuff on the Queen Mary, I can give a little bit more information. The Queen Mary was a gift to Queen Mary, hence the name. And it was a ship that they used during the war to transport goods and stuff, and all that kind of stuff like that, I believe. And then it was retired. I'm not sure when it was retired, but then they docked it in Long Beach, and then they turned it into a hotel. The basement level of the hotel is supposedly the most haunted of all of the floors on the ship. And the most haunted room on the most haunted floor of this ship is room B340. It is so haunted that they don't even have a marker on the room, because for 30 years they did not put this room up as a hotel room for people to stay in, because there was, I don't even know how many, I can't remember how many they said, but people would mysteriously die in this room of heart attacks. And it was not just like one person, it was multiple people who died of heart attacks, which for me, that sounds more like along the lines of they were scared to death than anything else. What is in this room that's causing people to have heart attacks? Because there are people who work on the ship that said that this room is supposed to be locked, but I come down and I walked past it when I was cleaning out the rooms down here, and it was open. And I looked in, and there was a little girl in a white dress standing there. A person who has stayed in that room said that they woke up and seen a man sitting in a chair across from their bed. The YouTube videos that I've seen of people staying in this room, things have moved, faucets have turned on, they've seen things, they've heard things, like you can hear like knocks and bumps on the walls and the floors and the ceilings in this room, and like they're on the basement level. What's knocking on the floor? If it's not them, who is it? How can somebody be knocking on the outside of the wall when they're the last room and it's being knocked from the outside of the ship, which is in the water? Like, it can't be happening. Like, I can't explain it in a in a logical sense. Like, I can't explain it in a non-paranormal way. And I don't really know who can. If you can, I'd be interested in hearing your explanations for it. But then again, if you weren't there and witnessing it, how can you really explain it? If the people who went there and experienced this, but the people who have went in and experienced this can't explain it. Sorry, my camera went crooked. Can't explain it in a non-paranormal way, and they're used to being able to explain things in a non-paranormal way. How can you explain it in a non-paranormal way? Anyways, next we're going to talk about Alcatraz. And I'm sure a lot of people would know what Alcatraz is. If you don't, I don't know. But Alcatraz is a prison. It is located on an island just off of California coast, so technically it's still part of California. Alcatraz is no stranger to haunted and paranormal stories. My dogs are being so loud today. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, this place was where a lot of the most notorious criminals were locked up. So like Al Capone was here. And I'm sure a lot of people know who Al Capone is. The island prison had shuttered in early 1960s. But even then, the sounds of rattling chains and unexplained gunshots can be heard somewhere on the island and inside the building itself. Those who have walked inside the not-so-friendly confines of the prison had often felt some cold spots, and as they were passing through. Could it be that someone was walking with Capone and didn't even know it? Alcatraz is closed down now, obviously, and they do a lot of tours and stuff of the facility. I don't know if they've been doing any this year. I doubt it, with everything that's going on. But once everything opens back up, I would love to do a tour of this place. I think it would be really cool to walk through it and just see what it was like in there. Yeah. Number 1, the Whaley House. This is located in San Diego, California. I don't know a lot about the Whaley House. I would love to visit it one day. I don't know when I would get the opportunity, but I would love to go up there and see the Whaley House. But the Whaley House is considered one of the most haunted houses in San Diego and maybe even the United States. If you're looking for the closest thing to a guaranteed place where paranormal activity can and will happen, you'd be insane to pass up the opportunity to go here. This is the place where many people have met their demise. Given the number of uses the Whaley House had over the years, it has seen its share of deaths. One such occurrence was when Thomas Whaley's daughter, Violet, committed suicide by a self-inflicted gunshot wound at the time when her father owned the house and operated a general store in the lower level. Violet was going through a divorce that would mentally break her to the point where killing herself was the only option. Violet's ghost, and possibly the ghost of others, may be wandering the grounds even today, and so many of the visitors may not even know. I would love to be able to visit the Whaley House. I've seen a few videos and stuff. I know that they don't really allow filming inside of it unless you like call ahead and you get the proper paperwork. and all that. So a lot of people haven't really been able to film inside of the Whaley House, not that I've seen anyways. But the whole area around the Whaley House, not just the Whaley House, is extremely haunted. Like, the Whaley House is literally down the road from a cemetery, but the whole town used to be like a giant cemetery, but that they've built over, which is so smart, so smart. But yeah, I would love to be able to go visit the Whaley House, even if I don't get to like film inside of it. I would love to just visit, and then I can recount it here maybe one day. But that's gonna be it for this video. I will see you guys next week with another video. Make sure to like and subscribe and share with a friend. And leave suggestions in the comment section about what you may want me to talk about in another video. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be coming back next week with another part in my Spooky Places series. But it's definitely going to be a spooky type video, obviously, because it's October and you have to go with the spooky season stuff, right? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I will definitely see you guys next week. So see ya. Bye.